You know, this is Student of the Game. You know, this is whereby we bring you that juicy conversational content that gets to adjust your mindset and you get to learn a lot.
Any exclusive.
That's what I like.
It took a lot of convincing or a lot of risk taking for me to be able to do what I'm doing now.
You know, my parents have never once limited me, and if I was interested in anything, you know, they would say do it.
All the sacrifices, everything, it's actually starting to pay off.
You know, so there's no excuse of being a failure anymore. You know, this is Student of the Game. This is where we go hard. This is where you grind. This is where the facts are over emotions. You know what I'm saying? This is where we define you.
You gas me up too much.
I ain't gassing, I'm just speaking facts.
I am not feeling anything. Wachana na mimi Castro. Wachana na mimi.
Pengine naona ni kama niko traumatized mpaka saa hii.
Wala sio established Africa. Wako na mshele sana.
Onyeshe like how this game is supposed to be played. Just show them.
Watu wengi tunakuwa wasanii lakini we don't become a brand. That's why I left the issue of there's upcoming, there's heart and there's legacy. I'm ready to be a student. I'm a student already.
We are all students of the game, man.
Ini warm up. Msele mnaigizwa buffet mnangwaya. Chapeni start alafu asa tuingie ndani.
I remember like my friends laughing at me. Who's laughing now?
Yeah. Who's laughing now? Subscribe to Established African. We got a lot that's coming that you can't handle on your plate, man. You know, here we give game every day. Yo, welcome back again. And like I said, this is Student of the Game, and today we have a phenomenal lady who joined us right now. Very beautiful, and she's the reason why, you know, the whole industry right now is redefining their outlook. A lot of personalities were never personalities until this lady touched them. They say she's the one who has the mightiest touch. You know what I mean? Everything she touches turns to gold. Miss Ruth Odhiambo.
You gas me up too much.
I ain't gassing, I'm just speaking facts. Damn, you done a lot, man. Your work is on revolt. How you feeling about it?
I felt good.
How did you feel about that? You know, Diddy saw that, right?
Yeah.
You know, Diddy likes Revolt's pictures.
I know.
And I saw he saw it.
Yes.
I know he saw it.
Yes.
What? How do you feel? You don't feel
I
like
feel like it's surreal. I won't lie. It's beautiful.
It's
I think
beautiful,
that's
yeah?
the word.
You're finally feeling that the career is starting to pay off.
Yes, it is. All the sacrifices, everything, it's actually starting to pay off.
Yo, guys, let me tell you one story, man. So, last year, my former client was an artist, and we were going to shoot. And I'm arguing with the producer. We need somebody who cannot, because you see, down in Tanzania, the makeup stylist right there don't play. You know, they know what look is. So, in Kenya, the only person who knows this are very few people, and they are highly expensive. So my job as a manager was to make sure that the budgets are limited, and then also to make sure that we get the best work. So I'm arguing with Ivan. Ivan is telling me, yo, bro, you gotta relax. Trust this shorty, man. She knows what she's doing and she's gonna do a clean job. I'm like, man, let me see her page, man. Show me her page, let me see. So for me, seeing is believing. So I go to the page, I'm like, Ivan, come on, man. Shorty ain't glamming even out here, bro. This is personality X we're talking about. I need to make sure she looks right. And we're trying to bounce back because we were in a tight spot. I'm thinking that we are being drowned by the whole, you know, them fighting with the, you know, with the ex, and I'm thinking we're about to fall off and her career is about to die. So that project in itself, I was depending on it to be able to uplift us up again, because she just did this smash song and she came up with a bang. Now this is the bounce back. And I don't know whether we're gonna bounce back. And I need everybody to be on ace. You know what I mean? From the person who wrote the song, from the person who's shooting the video, and the person who's gonna present her identity. Everything for me had to be perfect. If it wasn't perfect, I was willing to stop it. So after getting convinced by Ivan, I chose to trust Ivan. Man, and I think I trusted the right choice.
Thanks to
And then on set, on this day of the set, I see this beautiful curvy lady. I'm thinking, man, this shorty has to be one of the models today. She has to be one of the vixens on the music video. And then I just see bags on bags.
Suitcases.
I'm like, yo, Kwani how many clothes has she pangared to change on this set? And I'm just happy that, you know, I'm looking at this beautiful shorty. And as we continue, I'm seeing my former client coming to hug you and be like, oh, Castro, this is the stylist. I'm like, yo, this is the stylist? But what Ivan showed me, okay, this is different. Okay, Sabasi, cool then. Is she gonna make you look good like she looks like? And I remember her laughing, yo, keep it, don't flirt with her, man. Just relax. And I'm not flirting, man. She's beautiful. And she was like, yo, let's see how she glams me up. And when everything just came together, I looked at my client and I said, wow, she looks like an international star. And then I looked at you and I remember giving you a high five next to Manal, the makeup artist. And I was like, good job, Ruth. This is beautiful. You know what I mean?
I remember.
And I was just like, who the hell is this lady? That's when I wanted to pick interest.
Yes.
So I sat down with you
Did.
and we spoke a little bit, just different conversations. Apparently, you know my girlfriend. I don't know how you knew her.
Because we've
but
worked with her
what-
before.
Yeah, so we're having just conversations and, you know, I found out that you know her and I just told you, you know, you can't be glamming people out here and your page is looking like this. You gotta do something about it. And then you told me, I'm gonna do it. And I told you, it's very different people who listen and hear. There's a difference.
There's a difference.
But you took both. You listened and you heard what I said. And you went and put it into action. And now we are here, 2021. And she's a star and Diddy's acknowledging her presence. Guys, Ruth Odhiambo, Mazi. Una feel large, Mazi.
I felt good. I felt great.
Which is the best client you've ever worked with? I'm sorry to put you on the spot.
But I don't have a problem with this question, you know. The best client I've worked with.
Your favorite. Give me your
my,
top three.
My top three clients.
Yeah, top three, yeah.
Best client is Tanasha, of course. It just has to be her.
You have to say both her names.
Tanasha Donna,
Okay.
of course.
Good,
Yes. She's one of the best. And also, apart from her being the best personality I've worked with, her sets are one of the most professional sets I've ever been on. And I say this every time on set. I even told you the last time. I keep saying this. Every other time we will do a project with her, the set it's professional. Like, it also makes you want to come through. You get, like, I get scared because I know when I get on set, it's already too good. So everyone is looking at you like,
What's your work
She
today?
literally puts me on blast, which I love because whatever we comes out of that is beautiful. My next favorite word is Femi word.
Hey, Femi.
I love Femi.
I love Femi too,
Uno.
man. That's my G,
love
man.
Femi
Yo.
Uno. She is so easy and she accepts the look. You know, there is someone can own an outfit. You can be dressed, yes, you look good, it's expensive, but then you don't own that outfit. If you own an outfit, that's it. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to just own it, be in it, and be like, I'm in this. I'm confident. I know who I am. I'm rocking this outfit. She does that every time.
Wow, shout out to Femi.
Every other time. My third, you know, I'm naming the people I've worked with and constant also working with.
Oh, nice, nice.
These are like constant people I work with. The third person, I feel like I should throw in a male here.
Yeah, give us a meal. Give us a meal,
I
man.
feel
Give us a
like-
meal
I feel like
figure.
I should
Yes, you
throw
should.
in a male here. Worked with male. Oh, I love working with Pascal Tukodi.
Hey, Pascal, that's my G, man. Wow.
Pascal, always easy, also very easy person to work with. They make my work easy.
Wow.
These people make my work easy. Though I've worked with way more people, and I'm not saying they don't make my work easy. They did too, but I worked with them probably like one project and whatever. So you see, the more you work with someone, the more you know their personality, the more you know how to deal with them and all this, and that's why I can name them.
Wow, those are
I'm
powerful
looking
people
forward
you
to work
mentioned.
with more.
Those are really powerful people you mentioned in the industry, and they're very vocal out here, and their
They
brand
are.
is on
They
fleek.
are doing the
Especially for me, I want to take the fact that a lot of artists, let me just say, a lot of personalities struggle with their brand identity. The music is right,
It's good.
it's good,
Yeah.
but they don't know how to present themselves in front of cameras and in front of the public, especially when it comes to styling. And what you did with Femi, man, me, with all honesty, that shorty nowadays, she just looks like a different rate card. She looks like a different, you know, human being of the industry. Like, she's just different, she's glowing different. You know what I mean? When I saw that post on Revolt,
Yeah.
because I think that's one of the biggest achievements that I can honestly say that not a seasoned artist has attained yet.
Sure.
She's still, to me, she's still on her way up. She's still not yet there. She's still on her way up.
She's working towards
But you know, just seeing the fact that people are acknowledging, now you're getting international recognition. To me, that's different right now. I don't know, you know, for you, sky's not even the limit.
No, it's not.
And which is the best two commercial works with companies that you've done, and you've said, man, this company, man, they got it. Like this ad was
Beautiful.
off the chain.
I've done a couple of ads. I did an ad with this I don't know the agency name, but I've done a couple of jobs with them. We've done Blue Band, we've done Aerial, we've done a couple of, that production is, I don't know. That's why I met your girlfriend.
Oh, okay, okay, in the commercial realm.
Yeah, in the
yeah,
commercial
I
world.
remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
That, I don't know the name of that agency, but I used to. Why would I forget? But that is the best agency.
Wow.
I haven't worked with them in a while, but yes, they are
You
good.
did a clean job with them.
I've done Blue Band, I've done Aerial, the detergent, I've done Garden City Homes.
Wow.
Yeah, a couple more.
And there's, I know you've done a lot of great
I
job.
have.
I know, can I remind you the one that you forgot and it was very phenomenal?
Please.
Kiss Condom.
Oh yes, I did Kiss Condom.
Kiss Condom was, your shot was the best. I remember even the
Thank
boss
you.
from Michigan in States.
Oh really?
He said, yo, who's that lady with the dress, umbrella?
Yeah,
with
the
the red
red
umbrella
gown.
and the red dress.
Yes.
And I said, she's one of the top vocal females in East Africa region with hip hop music. And I'm like, wow, she looks different.
She looks different. She
That's what
did
he,
look
that was
different.
his word.
And that's
He just
what I
said,
like.
wow, she looks different.
That's it.
So I think the star presence was felt.
Different.
And Absa, I saw also Absa.
I
you
did
some great-
upset too, yes.
Man, you done a lot of
and
work,
you know,
man.
for upset, I also did the makeup, you know.
You also did the makeup? Man, Ruth, you're a Wonder Woman, man.
I also did. See, I'm forgetting.
Yo, I want you to tell us,
Yeah.
give us tips. What's the best way to brand yourself? What's the importance of brand identity? What can you advise somebody who's trying to get their brand right in terms of outlook and the way they
In
look?
terms of dressing,
In terms of dressing now.
it is the most important part of branding.
Okay.
Because it is the most important part. Because before you even say hi, trust me, Castro, and you do this too. We judge each other by the way you look. I see you and I'm like, now my hi is gonna be high pitched, or it's gonna be a low one, or it's just normal. So
It's
it's
real.
very important. You look at someone, you're like, this is an important person. From the way they dress, they haven't said anything, but you're like, they're important. Or you look at someone, you're like, he's a stylist, he's an artist. I was in Mombasa for work this week, and then I went to the market, I'm sourcing, and people kept shouting, Msani, Msani, because of my hair. Yeah, Msani, Msani.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're like, okay, right, see? So they don't even know what I do, but already they're like, this person must be in the creative or industry or something.
Yeah.
So it means a whole lot, the outlook means a whole lot. And it doesn't mean you need to do the most. It's the easiest thing to do. Okay, maybe I'm saying that because I'm a stylist. But it is easy.
Wow.
But people should, I want people to make it personal. Like dressing is personal. It's for you. Apart from just covering your nakedness, it's personal. It's for me, it's who I want you to know me as. The first impression I give you when you see me for the first time. Like when you saw me on set for the first time.
Yeah.
You see, you're like, oh,
that.
okay, now I want to see what she can do.
Exactly.
But if I just came on set like,
Regular. Yeah.
you know, you'll be like, wait, are you sure she's the stylist? Which used to happen. I used to. I used to go, because I used to be the type of person who, a very serious tomboy, first of all. So I'll just do like sweatpants and I go on set. So I'm even on set and people are not even talking to you. So there's no interaction and there's no, and I didn't know.
You're misrepresenting
Yeah,
yourself.
I didn't know until we had that conversation, you know. We had a conversation and I'm like, Ruth, you need to be a walking billboard. Like if you walk in.
You remember that statement?
Yes.
Yo.
You work in.
Yo.
When you walk in,
We had some serious conversations, man.
Someone is like,
wow.
Okay, so, and that's what dressing does. It does, it's
Look
very
at you,
powerful.
man.
See how to dress.
2021, and you're just getting warmed up.
She's starting emerging.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who do you admire to dress up, and where do you see yourself in the next like 5 years?
5 years.
Let me know it'll take you far. Let me say 3.
3 years.
After elections, though.
After elections.
Where do you see yourself?
Way farther than I was seeing myself a year ago. Meaning there's been growth. Like there's been so much growth, especially in 2020, which was a year, for a lot of people it wasn't a good year, including me. But I learned a whole lot, and I felt like my career just pulled up in that year. So in 3 years, I want to have at least a setup of the first school of style in East Africa. There's no school of style. There's nowhere you're going. There's style.
It's true.
There's fashion and design, right?
Yeah.
There's no style, which is way different with fashion and design. People don't know about that. I guess why.
Actually, I didn't even know that. You're educating us.
Yeah, there
I didn't know
is.
that.
There is a huge difference.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to working with international artists now. Spread my wings out of East Africa, out of Africa. You know, now go global, international. That's my plan. That's what I want to do. And like you say, just make my work speak for itself.
Yeah.
I want to make styling and looking good easier for people. So I'm planning on a clothing line, you know this.
Clothing line on the way, girl.
It's a lot of things in 3 years, like a whole lot of things are in place.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, just, inshallah, as we say, one step at a time.
Man, you know, I mean, at the end, queens really define themselves out here. You gotta be a queen to define yourself. You gotta have this kind of confidence, and certain type of resilience.
Yeah, true.
That comes with this hustle. Because especially for your field, I can imagine the ugly side of it. It's just crazy because you gotta keep traveling, looking for clothes in different markets. I'm sure you have gone to.
Let me tell you something.
Trenches.
People see the Ruth Odhiambo on Instagram like, oh, she's pretty, she's glamorous, she's bougie. You have not seen me in Gikomba. Deep down, because you go
with
to
your hoodie on
everything, because you go to the different, and those is where treasure is,
Wow.
Because if I go to the mall, you can go to the mall.
Yeah.
Right? So why do you need me?
Yo, this is the funny thing that has just come in my mind, man.
Yeah.
They say one man's trash could be another man's treasure.
And it is.
You're using second-hand clothing and you're getting international recognition. So if you get this first-hand clothing, the day you start getting Prada partnerships, Louis V partnerships, what are you going to do, man? Shit. You got a lot of, your vision is crazy, girl.
I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to make it bigger.
I see you. I see where you're going.
You always have, Thank you, and I really appreciate that.
I mean, you have the eye. You can make somebody who has always had low self-esteem about themselves.
Be very confident, and that's the one thing that makes me happy about my job. The confidence, and I see in a person after they're dressed up.
Yeah.
That is the time the person will have their phone taking Snapchats videos until your phone goes off. And before that, this person was not staring at their phone.
What?
Because when you look good, and actually when you look good, you know. And when you look good, even your walking style changes, the way you talk.
Yeah.
You always know you look good. And that is just not today, no. You can even lenga someone, you're like, oh, not today.
Yo, Ruth, one thing, the day I'm going to marry, you're going to do my reception.
I will.
You have to, man. You're going to be that person.
will.
I'll put a big budget for you.
I will.
I'll put
better put a big budget.
enormous
I will
budget,
be
man.
there.
My
I
girl
will
better
be-
act
I'll
right
be
till I
on
marry
it.
her. You know what I mean?
She's sweet. She's sweet. She's amazing.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, Ruth Odhiambo now has become a brand that a lot of people now recognize and a lot of people want to work with and affiliate themselves with in terms of artistry, in terms of commercial ads and stuff like that. You really got the Midas touch, I won't lie. You really got it. So, for me, students of the game, we like advising people, just looking at their careers and see how they can blossom in different areas. And for me, I see you not opening a styling school, but another direction you can take this is styling lounges, styling people's homes, styling clubs, styling, just studio sets and stuff like that. Because I'm seeing the materials that you handpick. You could easily do that with somebody's house. You could just pick materials in form of the seat, in forms of the curtains,
And now interior
wallpaper.
styling, yeah, and do that.
I see you like diversifying in the future. Like probably you could. That's an industry.
And you know, it's funny enough. It's something I'm doing even now. Like
You're
my
doing
friend-
it?
I'm kind of doing, not like
Wow.
doing it, kind of doing it. Like my friends will be like, so just come home. We need to figure out it. It's the styling, even it's in the pieces you pick. It's everything. It's intentional. So I just do that for my house is very intentional. It's I don't know how to explain it.
It's
Anything
detail.
you see,
Yeah. Was
I
put
know
there
it's
for-
there for a reason.
What?
Yeah, so in terms of the interior styling, I love doing that too, actually.
I think that's where your jackpot is just lying and it's waiting for you.
Waiting for me.
Because you got this eye, man. So I see you collaborating with a lot of architects. Just having this association of architects that you're you're gonna have, just connect with and just telling them, listen, whenever you have an apartment or whatever, a mansion, stuff like that, just hit me up. Ruth Odhiambo, the interior deco, branding now is gonna come on the side of clothing. I see you going to that route a lot. Cause man, you really got the eye, man. Like it takes a great talent to identify another talent. And when I saw that, and your talent is speaking out in madly,
Yes.
loudly, actually. So I see you taking it there and to the next level, and also becoming a mentor, man.
I'd love to.
Because just styling school, it's a big vision in itself.
It is.
So that means you're gonna have a lot of students under your
I
wing.
really want to actually, because even as it is right now, I've gotten a lot of people asking, like, I'd like to be your intern, I'd like to work under Ruth Odhiambo style.
Wow.
I want you to mentor me. I get DMs and emails. So this is something I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna
How
do it,
can
because
I
I'd love to.
consolidate?
I'd really love to, because when I was starting styling, there was nobody there for me. Like, I was just thrown in the deep end, and just because I loved it, I had to take it up. So nobody taught me anything, and I'm thinking these people are in the same situation I was in.
It's true. It's true.
So I think.
Do you connect now with these stylists that you meet who are known out here, like the brand Babu?
Yes,
Do you
now
connect
we
with them now?
connect, we are friends, we talk, we appreciate each other's works, and it's supposed to be like that. Like, Babu can be, busy, booked up for a job, and be like, oh, you guys try Ruth.
Wow, so the recommendations are even coming
Imagine,
from the higher.
how beautiful is that?
And Ruth, man, like for you, I'm really like, I'm just happy. I'm always happy to see a young person who's just on the come up and they're resilient with this, and they stick and they believe in what they're doing and they do it very nicely. You know what I mean?
Do it like glue. Stick to it.
Are you mentoring so far? Is there like I've taken like one girl or two?
Like one.
and
I
this-
have one currently. He's a guy. He's called Yobi.
Wow, it's
Yeah,
a guy.
It's a guy. Imagine, it's called Brian.
Ruth Mazo, utamaliza hii interview leo ya, utamaliza, cause like it's rare. It's rare.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys in this industry are deemed to be gay, but this one is not gay. He's straight.
He's not straight up straight. And
We need to kill that narrative as well in the styling,
True,
because
true,
men
true,
fear
true. They
joining
fear
that field.
joining it because they think
They'll
they're
be
gonna be branded.
dim-
as,
yeah, gay,
oh,
and being
no.
gay is not bad.
It's not bad, true.
I have my
It's
gay
not.
people that I
They're
work with
cool
and I love them.
people.
You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
But it's a lot of stereotyping of men in that industry.
It is, and it has a lot of stigma too. Yeah, because now you'll find like a male artist would either wants to be dressed just with a female, or if it's a male, it has to be a straight male.
What?
You know what I mean? Just because you're straight.
Ooh.
And also, personalities, it's brands. So everyone is always looking at the end of the day, someone is like, my brand, I don't want my brand associated, I don't want my brand, So it should stop. Because he's straight and he's very good, and immediately I saw him, we met on set, I saw me when I was starting styling. Very confused, but very passionate.
Yeah.
And I just needed someone to help. By now, we've worked, like, it's almost a month now, and he's grown. Like, when I went down to Mombasa, I had a job here, and I left him to do it, and he did it, the whole full set himself.
What? You're delegating now?
Imagine.
God damn! Yo, Ruth, man, I'm really, this has been like the fastest growth I've seen since, and your work ethic is just essential. Do you know, you really put in, you're very hardworking. I just see your Insta stories, you're up very early and you're working. And how are you able to keep fit at the same time?
The work now. So this is the thing. My job helps me to keep fit, to look good. Because with styling, I walk around a lot. And you know, on set, I'm always on foot. Always
Yes,
walking
you're always
around.
walking up and
boom,
down,
boom, boom, boom.
yeah.
And also as a stylist, for me on set, I just don't dress you and leave you to go on set. I'm always behind you. If a zipper falls, if you need your phone, if you want water, you get what I mean?
And you're always motivating these people.
Yeah,
Like you're always,
like,
like,
yeah,
I hear
you're
you
doing
talk
good.
like,
I talk to them
man,
like
I didn't
this."
like the action on that side, Trabi, you know,
More
pause
energy,
like,
more energy,
I
you
saw
go,
you,
girl.
I saw you on the Kiss Condom project, and I saw you telling Femi like, nah, don't just pose like this. Let the
Turn
people,
this
let the, you know, let the, you know, and I'm watching and I'm like, this girl is really passionate about this stuff.
Yes,
man.
I am.
I'm lost of words, and the reason as to why I'm lost of words is because, you know, we're all students of the game, but yours is just a different type of student. You know what I mean? You're a different type of student, and I want people to take these stories. I want people to look at you, especially young girls who are trying to find the easy way around. I'm sure you haven't come from an easy background.
No,
like you didn't come from a rich ass family, and
I
wow.
think in fact, when I was telling my mom I want to do styling, told me, so you want to be a tailor? What do you mean? Who does that? Who does that? And then she
You
was
want
like,
to be a tailor? That's
I
the first thing
swear.
she thought.
And then you know what? Like she thought those tailors in the, you know,
Yeah,
Tani,
I know them
that
Tani was.
kaki
I know.
So the first time she even believed me is I entered for couture for the longest time for me to get into the industry, Couture Africa magazine.
Wow, shout out to Couture, man.
Yes,
Giving young girls
true,
opportunities.
true.
You know, these guys be going, you know, for the owner of Couture's head a lot. You know, saying she doesn't pay models and stuff like that. Yo, you gotta recognize you need a platform sometimes, just an
Yeah.
opportunity to do something.
And that's what
it
I
doesn't
wanted.
matter.
That's what
we
I
did a lot of
wanted.
free things,
That's
man,
what
to
I
be
wanted.
here.
I did 6 months of internship, no pay, no nothing. 6
That's
months, I could
dope.
do 3, yeah.
Gotta pay
and
your
from
dues.
that is where now Ruth Odhiambo Styles was born, because my work ethic now, when I meet the personality through couture, because without couture I would not meet these
You
people.
wouldn't be here.
Yeah, so they gave me the contact and I picked it up and ran with it.
Wow. And they told you now, hit the field.
Yeah.
Roll.
I left couture, I resigned after I was like, now I'm
I'm ready.
comfortable. Now let me run. Yeah, I took the contacts and just moved. So it's what you get from it. Yeah, sometimes payment is important, we gotta survive, but sometimes if it's what you love, you gotta do the most.
You live and do
the
it.
most, and then when, for me, what I do is the jobs I don't get paid for are the jobs I do the better, the more, like the best.
What?
Yeah.
You want to tell me right now, Ruth Odhiambo can still take a job and do it for free without even...
Yes.
Yo, I think I should just sit down. I think this is a dope idea. I'm thinking we need to style. One day, we just decide,
Yes, actually. Yeah.
me,
Where this is
you,
going.
and we pick our Miss Superstar, and we decide we're going to go and style these street children, do dope photography, and just show them how they look while they look good and how they, you know what I mean? Because now she got a hotel partner, so that means they can stay clean. And then now we give them the outfits, and then let's do the photos, you know, do street shoots with these street children. You know, we use our team out here, you know, to do what they are supposed to do in terms of photography and videography. I think that would be a dope model for
That
you.
would be
Because
very
you got it figured out. You know, for me, I can't even give you so many commercial inputs. So for my student of the game, recommendation will be let's beautify our street children. You know what I mean? Let's show them one day that, you know, let's pick a day. It doesn't matter which day, let's work on it, you know. I'll do anything to make sure if there's costs that's supposed to be covered, you know, I put my input, you put your input where you'll do, you know, Miss Superstar will make sure that everything is right, you know what I mean?
Do the choreography.
Do the
for them.
choreography,
They'll
we
be
can
so
even make them
happy.
strut it a little bit.
Yes, that would be nice.
I think that would be
That would
beautiful.
be amazing, yes. Let's do it. Let's do
Is
it.
there any shout outs you want to give out there and closing remarks as we close this? And then also, would you like people to remember Ruth if let's say, God forbid, God decides to snatch you today. You know, God forbid though, God forbid, you gotta fulfill your
But you
vision.
gotta do the most.
Yeah, you gotta do the most.
So that is very intentional. If God forbid it happens now, which I'm not prepared, that means what I'd like people to remember me for is for my genuine kindness when I was here. I am kind to people. I'm a nice person, always,
You're
you
a
know.
great
And for
person.
people to remember my work, like what I've done so far, the little I've done, I'm still yet to do more. I'm still working on it. But by the time I'm done with this earth, I won't even need to say this.
You'll have made God proud.
Yes.
Because I feel like that gift is God given.
It is.
It's not for everybody.
It is. And it will be good if I just sat on it.
Wow. And and advice for the young girl or guy who's trying to join this industry, what would it be? The best advice, like something you've experienced in your line, and and you're thinking, if I meet somebody who tells me how can I do this, I'd just tell them do this.
Straight up. Girls, young boys, it is not as easy as it looks. It's not. It is glamorous. That is the final product, but behind the scenes, you don't know what it is about, and you need to be ready for that. You need to. That is where your passion now shows. Yeah. If you can take the heat behind the scenes, because there's a whole lot of things that goes on behind the scenes of styling. Before a music video is out, it's crazy.
Man, I know.
Yeah, so but a lot of people, like a lot of young girls, you find people coming on DM, they want to be associated with the final product. You get what I mean? The final music video, the picture on Revolt, the final, but you don't know what happened before. The process is, so there's one person who reached out and she was like, you want to work? I took her, but then she could not deal with the behind the scenes now you get. She was not ready for it. So you gotta be sure this is what you want to do, because it's the behind the scenes is not easy. But if it's what you want to do, it's the most beautiful thing. It's very nice, and it's also very enjoyable. Yeah.
So another thing that has come in my mind,
Yes.
so that these people can embrace this process and understand it and get to respect you more. I think you should do an IGTV series whereby you'll be you could just shoot it very professionally. And then you post it on your IGTV and show people the experience behind every BTS that you work on. I think that would be dope. I think people will just be on your IGTV every day. Just,
after the music video
she was
out.
on set with who? And what did she do? You know what I mean? I think it's gonna, because I'd like to hear the stories behind what happened and how you came about the set of Femi and how she ended up on Revolt. I'd like to hear about the Sour shoot as well, the stories that came behind that. That's why I made sure we had a BTS, at least we have it. That's beautiful. That's one of, I think, YouTube videos people. And you did an interview, so it's up there. It's on your clients, YT. So I think people can go and get it there. And I feel like people now need to be more in tune with Ruth O styling. So if you can give us those stories from your IGTV, professionally shot, these my people here, you can, feel free to holler for inquiries. You should, you know what I mean?
Because sometimes it gets so crazy, you can't even have a minute to leave down your phone and pick up your phone and do something.
You won't do it.
You can't do it.
You need a camera guy.
You need someone who's strategically there just following you for that.
Yes. And you need a script behind it, because it's gotta be a nice story. Because if you're gonna put it on IGTV and guys are gonna watch it on your YouTube, it gotta have that juice.
True,
it has to have that juice. We have to get those moments whereby they shout on. I know they shout on you, man. And we gotta get those moments whereby you're told, nah, this outfit, I want something different. You know what I mean? And you gotta take your nudie and you gotta.
Boom. And
people don't even know you do this the hard way. They don't even know you do it. What?
My fastest way of transport, because sometimes I can be I'm supposed to be in 15 stores in one day.
What?
You can't go, you can't travel, you can't use a car. It can't happen. Wow. With the traffic and everything, you can't make it.
You can't.
So I have bike guys everywhere in town, Kilimani at home. I have even
a list of contacts.
I do. Bike guys.
I'm sure they enjoy it, just
and deliveries also.
You know what I mean?
And deliveries also too.
And deliveries.
Yeah, because sometimes you just need something picked because you can't go and pick it.
Yeah. What? Ruth, man. That has been a long, long, long journey. And I know with you still being the way you are creative, whatever you're feeding the game, whatever you're giving the game right now, I'm sure at the end of it all, they're going to sit down and recognize you in a big way. And they're going to celebrate you. And we're going to celebrate you. And I'll be there giving you that award. If it's that award, make sure if they call you for award shows, just tell, I'll be there. I can just be like, let me give a speech on behalf of Ruth. I can do it, because I wouldn't mind sharing such a platform with you, because you don't come from very far. I've seen you struggle and getting here now to a position where by now you're delegating. That means this is a business now that you're running, and it's moving. And I applaud everybody. If you watch this, feel free, Holla at Ruth Odhiambo. She's, you know, her IG handles are down below there. Just click follow, get to see her stories, get in tune, man. Get to know more. Especially if you love styling, if you love this fly life, trying to look fly, man. You know what I mean? I can't wait for you to style somebody's burial at the end of the day one day. You gonna do it?
I would.
Man, if God forbid if I die today, you gotta dress me up. Shit, I'm not gonna die without Ruth dressing me up, man. You gotta dress me up.
Better do it
Give me that
before-
taxi.
Before
you know
and
what I'm saying?
after. Before and after.
You know? I gotta die fly. God forbid though.
God forbid.
Anyway, so yo, it's been real. Thank you for your time. I know you're a busy lady. For you showing up here, you know, it's an honor for us. It's an honor for my team. Shout out to Shout Out Fields. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep doing this, and let's change the game, man. It's all about taking it to the next level and elevating the industry and moving the industry to the next layers.
And I'm here for it.
Shit, I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much. Means
Go
a
to
lot.
jail story, man.
Thank you.
And I hope the president gets to watch this.
I hope so.
Hey, Mr. UK, Anyway, it's been
Thank
real.
you so much.
This has been Student of the Game, and I'll see you in the next cast. Cheers.